your practice today. This is a short prenatal yoga flow for focusing on opening the shoulders and the chest, two areas that can be really uncomfortable and kind of problematic as we progress through our pregnancy. I'm currently 38 weeks pregnant. I've been practicing throughout this pregnancy and my first pregnancy with my son. So it's really, really helpful at making you feel comfortable and just helping to keep your posture as pretty as we can during the pregnancy, which also helps with pain too. If we allow ourselves to get too pulled forward by the weight of everything moving forward, we can create some discomfort in the back. So this is part of my practice every morning, something I love to do, just opening these areas up. Before we get started, just please remember that every day in your pregnancy is very different. So take it one step at a time. Always listen to your body. And if you feel like you need to adjust or stop or take a break, always do. It's not a bad thing. That's a very good thing if you're getting that signal from your body and you're hearing it. So yeah, just take your time, listen, and enjoy. So here we go. We're going to start at the top of the mat. It's a really simple beginning pose, kind of stretch movement to get some movement and fluid in the shoulder area. So you'll just start with one hand on your chest, move the other arm back, and then switch. And you're just turning the chest, moving the shoulders, and you can go as fast or as slow as you want. Legs should feel really strong and supportive here. And the goal is to, as you start moving, begin to feel more and more fluid in these areas. It's a nice warm-up before we get into some deeper stretches. Keep the back of the neck nice and loose. Be mindful of your breath. We'll just do a few more. And then start to slow down, letting the arms come to rest by your sides. So with the feet hip width apart, or maybe even a little wider if you're as far along as I am, you're going to lift the kneecaps up, turn the upper inner thighs back so you are broadening across your low back. And then we'll inhale, reach the arms up. On the exhale, bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, open the chest, reach through the knuckles, and then exhale, release the arms. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come behind the back, keeping the front ribs soft. Inhale, lift the knuckles. Exhale, release 1 more time. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come behind the back. Inhale, reach through the knuckles. Exhale, release, kind of shake that out. So we're going to come into a lunge position here. We're going to start by stepping the left foot back. You don't want to get into your deepest lunge possible. The front thigh shouldn't be parallel with the ground when we're pregnant. And if it's more comfortable for you to bend the back knee, go ahead and do that. And if you don't feel stable here at all, you can always drop that knee all the way down to the ground. Inhale, arms come up. And then exhale, bring the hands behind the back. We'll interlace the fingers again. This time, opening the chest a little more. So the tiniest bit of a back bend. But really being mindful not to stretch the belly, overstretch the front body. Keep the jaw relaxed. Maybe see if you can lift the knuckles up a little higher. 1 more breath. Go ahead and release. Inhale, reach the arms up. We'll move into warrior 2. So left heel comes down. Again, not your deepest warrior 2 if you are familiar with yoga poses. So front thigh, maybe about 70%. Back heel in line with the front heel, or maybe wider. Take a breath here. And then bring your right forearm to the right thigh. You can place your hand on your belly or let the hand hang. And then reach the left arm over the ear. And then with your next breath, just begin to take some big circles with the arm. Releasing the neck down as the arm comes by the ear. Looking back. Do a few more rounds of this, trying to be very big with your movements. 2 more. And then go ahead and change directions. Arm comes back and down. 1 more. Awesome. Go ahead and come back up into your warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. We'll parallel the feet. So sides of the feet are parallel with the short ends of the mat. So you might want to have a chair or blocks here, because our goal is to make sure that we never compress the belly. So as you start to lower down, if you feel like that's as far as you can go, grab something and you'll place that under your hands. If you can come all the way down and still feel like you have a ton of space for the baby here, then by all means go for it. You want to squeeze inner ankles towards each other. And then to really start to get into the shoulders a little more, walk the hands forward. Drop the chin towards the chest so your ears are by your biceps. So it's kind of like down dog in your arms. Keep the hips back over the knees, knees over the ankles. We won't spend too long here. Couple more breaths. Start to walk the hands back towards you. Bend the knees, help yourself up. And then go ahead and step carefully to the top of the mat, and we'll move to the other side. So take a moment if you feel at all lightheaded. You stay still, chin towards the chest. We have a lot of extra blood moving through the body, so it's easy to feel lightheaded. When you're ready for the other side, inhale, arms come up. Either hands to heart or to your hips. Carefully step the right foot back, not a super big step. Left knee's always going to stay over the ankle. And then right knee either bends or stays straight. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, interlace the hands weird way and bring them behind your back. So as you inhale with the next breath, start to run the hands down the back of the leg. You're lifting the heart just ever so slightly. Keeping the back of the neck soft, throat and jaw soft. Maybe lift the knuckles a little higher. Spreading the front toes. 1 more breath. And then release, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, drop the right heel down. Modified warrior 2, so not very deep, but still getting some strengthening for the legs, opening the hips while we're here. Take the left forearm to the left thigh, reach the right arm over the ear. And then begin with your big arm circles. Really feeling the chest start to open, the shoulder joint beginning to open, getting as much in your range of motion as possible. Stay with the breath, so inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, hand comes down. Let's do 2 more circles this way. And then go ahead and switch directions. Inhale, come back up into your warrior 2. Straighten the left leg. We'll come back into that prasarita. I'm going to turn around just so you can see me. Come back into that wide-legged forward bend. Again, have a chair or blocks if you need it. You don't want to have a lot of compression between the hips and the belly. So you'll start to come forward, making sure there's plenty of room. This time we're going to add a little twist. So with the left hand down, you're going to inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, release the right hand down. Inhale, left hand comes up. Couple more, left hand down. Inhale, right up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left up. 1 more on each side. Left hand comes down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Turn the chest. Exhale, release. Nice open twist for you and the baby. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, help yourself up, and then carefully step to the top of the mat. So last thing to finish up here, you want to have wall space. You could also use the back of the chair. You're going to bring your hands to the wall. You want your hips right over the knees. And you call this puppy pose sometimes, or just a supported kind of down dog. You're going to spread the fingers, allow the head to drop in between the arms. And then adjust as you need to. If you feel like you need to walk the hands down or up, you can kind of play there. Again, not ever folding so much that we feel compression in the belly, the biggest part of prenatal yoga. And you can hang here as long as you need to. One of the best stretches for your shoulders. Just keep the face relaxed. And then when you're done, just carefully bring yourself up. Again, being very mindful of the increased blood flow. Standing tall in mountain pose to end. Inhale, reach the arms up. Feel all of that extra space you have now. Exhale, hands to heart. So you can do that every morning, just that simple, or add it to something else you're doing, but it makes such a big difference in keeping this area open and keeping you upright and looking really good and healthy and feeling great during your pregnancy. So thank you for joining us. Please check out mommydoesyoga.com and yoginiology.com for more great free videos. Namaste.